All right, we found Clay Harbor here on Radio Row. You were all over the Bears stuff all year. What's your takeaway from this season? Are you optimistic about everything?
Oh, very optimistic, man. For a team that won 3 games, I think the optimism level is probably a little bit too high. But, I mean, if you look at the way it happened, I think we saw Justin Fields can play. He can be that guy. He can be the quarterback that takes it to the next level. Then we got the first pick, $100 million, $100 million. That's a lot of money to spend in free agency. You look at what the Jaguars were able to do with a similar situation last year with the $100 million, with the first pick in the draft, and they were able to go from worst to first, worst in the South to first. They were worst for 2 years in a row. I think that's something the Bears can do as well.
So we can talk football all day, but let's talk about the love life. I mean, you made it on The Bachelor. Now you're sitting here. You look fantastic. I mean, was it more exciting to be on the football field or when you were doing the reality TV situation?
Obviously loved the football field more, but it's funny. The thing that got my nerves going more was The Bachelor. Like, stepping out that limo was actually difficult. Like, I remember thinking, like, dude, you've played in the NFL playoffs, and you're stepping out this limo. My heart is just pounding. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, 70,000 people watching, 80,000 Wembley Stadium, but for some reason I'm in The Bachelor. I'm going to say hi to the Bachelorette. I'm like, hey, how are you? So I don't know. That was more nerve-wracking, but obviously more exciting is football.
Hey, how are you? I mean, it's got to be the weirdest moment of all time. The whole world, whatever, the whole reality world is watching, and you got to look good. You got to act like yourself. Would you, for somebody out there who wants to do it, dreaming of being on it, what would you tell them?
I think it's a cool opportunity. It just depends on if you have something going in your life and the way, I think if there's one person I could vote to go on, I think it's Nick.
Yeah, right?
Exactly. I think we get Nick on The Bachelor. Hey, that just makes it that's just another storyline. If you have a girlfriend, hey, this guy ends up having a girlfriend. It's just more storylines.
Reality TV, right? We're going to switch this topic to...
He's like, babe, I'm sorry.
I know you had a brief stint with Tom Brady. Is he done? Is he done with football, Clay? Or what's kind of your
He's going to get that itch, but I think Tom's actually legit done now, man. I think he's got to hang him up after that selfie. There's no way he can come back to play football. That's going to be hanging up in the locker room if Tom comes back as a quarterback. I don't know. I think that's how Nick got his girlfriend on Hinge. That was his profile picture. But Tom has to retire after that one.
That's exactly what I did.
I haven't seen his face that red since last week at the Senior Bowl when he forgot to put on sunscreen.
Sunblock, even this trip.
Bro, I didn't know. I have natural sunscreen. I didn't know I needed it. And I was burnt. I was peeling. I'm like, what's going on out there? That first day was brutal.
So, just last thing on the Bears here and your Twitter, because you're out there and people are coming at you. What's your message to your Twitter haters out there on this?
There's Twitter haters, but there's also a lot of people that like what you do. If you have any kind of a take on anything, there's going to be a bunch of people that disagree with you, and there's a bunch of people that don't. If you disagree with me and you don't want to hear about my side of my takes, then don't follow me. I'm using my experience, my career, from what I see and know about football to give my opinions. And if you don't like the opinions, then disagree with them, unfollow me, do it all. But I'm keep talking about the Bears. They're my team. I've grown up a Bears fan, and so they're going to keep coming.
What are they going to do with the pick?
I think they try to trade down to 4 if possible. I would like that and still grab Anderson or Carter. I think you don't want to miss out on those 2 guys. Those are guys that have shown to be generational talents at their respective positions. So if you can still get them and pick up more picks, I think that's a perfect world.